The narratives in Linzy's work are inspired by drag performance, Hollywood melodramas, music videos, black comedians, R&B, blues, and pop music. Although the most pertinent influences for him were television soap operas and telenovelas. The environment where he grew up is where his fascination for soap operas originated and true love for the form. He grew up in a small rural town called Stuckey, Florida. He spent much of his childhood watching TV with his grandmother, who was a seamstress and quilter. He recognizes operas like Donna Hugh, Sally Jessy, The Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, and The Guiding Light for inspiring him to want to act and perform himself. The majority white cast showed a flagrant dearth of diversity, although Linzy and his family followed and enjoyed them for what they were. Growing up in Southern America, he was well aware of racial tensions and violence, but rarely ever viewed these shows necessarily from a racial point of view. Granted, Linzy says he always noticed the lack of core characters on soap operas which represented him as a black queer person. Later, in his series of films and visual art pieces, he addresses and resists the exclusiveness of representation in American media that he witnessed as a child.
Shouldn't you be somewhere causing someone pain and grief?
Not today. I wanted to do something positive.
They're all new new characters. I did all the voices to it.
Put that on the front page of the newspaper.
Funny, funny, funny.
When they're all lip syncing to my voice, it doesn't matter how their body moves, as long as their mouth is moving. You know what I mean?
John Jay loves you. You can't always judge a man by what they say, but by what they do.
When things are a little off, it gives us a certain type of texture, a certain type of feel.
Let me tickle you.
It creates layers and tension. If you tell an interesting story, then it'll make people forget about, like, I guess, certain production value.